where do you think expansion exists on the docket?
I believe that we will end up, I don't know anything. I haven't talked to anybody at the league about this, and I do talk to Gary and Bill once in a while. I don't know anything, but I do believe we'll end up with 34 teams. And I say that because of some of the things you're suggesting, John. Gary and the league, they have complete control on anything they say. If you ask them if, do you have any interest? They can very easily just say no. And that's the end of it. There's no more conversation. It's just over. When you say no, everybody moves on. But to Bob's point, when you say they're happy to tell you that they have interest, they're definitely not making it up. I think they are getting you ready for expansion, Bob. It's not.
Maybe.
It's like tenderizing a steak.
Yes, I absolutely believe we'll end up with 34 teams. Make no mistake, people in the business love it. They love it. Now, why would I say they love it? Well, there's more jobs for players, there's more coaches, there's more managers. The league grows a bigger footprint. Owners ultimately get paid a ton through expansion because everybody that's been in this game for a long time understands that in all the leagues, it's not just hockey, but the expansion money goes to the ownership groups. And now you're talking about expansion fees that I can't even believe I'm saying it, but it's absolutely true that will exceed $1 billion.
Right.
In my opinion. Now, I don't know that. The league hasn't told me that, but I read a ton, as you guys know. And absolutely, the league will be getting $1 billion to $1.5 billion in the next round of expansion. So do I think it's a good thing? I think that it's not such a good thing that we should have 40 teams. That would be absurd to me.
Why?
But to expand by 2 more, do I think that would be good? Yes, I do. Do I think the league is going to expand to 40? I have no idea, but I would strongly suggest no. So
40? 40?
I'm just I'm making the point. I'm making the point that you can't expand forever, but I do think 34 is in the cards, and I do think it'll be very good for the National Hockey League. I think they'll continue to grow their game in the cities in America that really do well. Most of them, it's such an advantage as you grow the game across the country when you have people participating in the sport as well. And you're starting to see that in some of, many more of the southern places. It just takes time. It takes a commitment too. I felt like 20 years ago, the ownership groups in the National Hockey League were not prepared to invest the dollars outside of the team into the community for that long-term type of a venture. Now, I mean, I was just in Arizona, met with some guys from the Suns who are doing an incredible job over there. And you can't believe the view that they have in terms of investing in basketball, new facilities. There's just so much more to pro sports now than people realize. It's incredibly lucrative. The NHL correctly recognizes that. All these teams, I can't imagine a team selling. Really, it shouldn't sell for under $1 billion. Any team. And people will say, well, wait a minute, Brian, you're missing a couple teams there. They're not going to sell for $1 billion. Gary's been saying this to me because him and I have had discussions just about macro things. And for 20 years, he's been saying it. To be fair to him, that, you know what? There's just so few of these things. They're so hot right now. There's all kinds of economic factors that are affecting things. Fact of the matter, hard assets for really, really wealthy people in this country, that's what they want to own right now.